the bio, no clover for me. I'm a king, so I move how kings be moving. Gotta keep it peace, no shit to be proven. She hit my tab by my cologne scent.
What's poppin', South Carolina? This is your girl, Michelle, with Cocktails and Michelle. And this week, I am coming to you from downtown Columbia, South Carolina, to a local business. And I present to you today is Alicia from ALISANS. Give it up for her, you guys. Yay.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you. And your name is Alicia, right?
It's pronounced Alicia.
Alicia. Yep, Alicia.
Yes.
Alicia, so ALISANS is your business and it's located in downtown Columbia, South Carolina.
Correct.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to this conversation because Cocktails with Michelle is all about conversation where we can inspire and motivate individuals. So
Good.
I'm here today to talk to you and see what motivated you and your business partner, because it is ALISANS, so it's another young lady within the equation.
Yes.
But before we get started, let's go ahead and pop this bottle because it is Cocktails with Michelle. Can you do the honors for me, ma'am?
I will.
I'm not really good at those. My mom was like, it's a particular way you have to do this.
Yes.
And she sent me a video on how to do it. I was like, yeah.
You said this is not my thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember that. Sorry. Oh, wow.
It's just the screw.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you this, guys. Today's episode is sponsored by Bella Strada. And this is a Bellini. It's a strawberry Bellini. So
very nice.
Yeah. So I found that at Total Wine.
Okay.
And, you know, on the weekends, they do a tasting.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. So you're giving all the tea to that.
Yes. Because so I go in there probably on a Friday, Saturday. Usually a lady friend of mine, and we'll go and do taste tests, and it's on both sides.
Okay.
It's on the liquor store side and the wine side. So let's go ahead and give a toast to success in all of our endeavors and businesses.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am. Oh, this is good, right? Is it good?
It is very good.
You can have that once we're done.
Thank you.
So tell me about ALISANS.
Well, ALISANS is a play on both of our owners. My name is Alicia, my business partner is Sandra, and we are a luxury consignment boutique. So we do have pre-loved luxury, anything from high-end, from Chanel to our mid-level designers, Marc Jacobs, Kate Spade. Mostly handbags and accessories.
Oh, wow. I've seen a lot of beautiful things coming in here. And especially my first time was about a month ago. You were allowing some friends of mine from Dust House Productions, shout out to Derek. And they were shooting a movie here. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this place existed here. Yeah. So how long you guys been here?
We officially opened up November 23rd, but neither one of us are new to this business. We both were doing it online. And we noticed that we live so close to each other. So we had lunch and I was like, you know what? Why can't we do this in Columbia? Like, why do we have to travel to Charlotte? Why do we have to travel to Atlanta?
Yes.
Why do we have to travel to Charleston to buy anything high end? And we're right here in the capital. So I was saying it just by chance, not really looking to do anything. And my business partner called me 2 days later. Sandra was like, oh, well, let's do it.
Yes.
And here we are.
Yes. That is such a phenomenal story and it's very inspiring. So what inspired you into getting into this type of business?
I had a problem. I had a problem buying this.
You sound like somebody I know.
Yes, I think that's where really are. You know, we have our own personal love for the things that, you know, the finer things in life, right?
Yes.
So I was buying and I was like, you know what? I got 2 arms and 200 bags. What am I going to do with that? So there's a whole resale market. Right. And we tapped into the resale market doing shows on platforms such as Poshmark and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
And just knew that there was a full market for brick and mortar right here in Columbia, and that's why we're fulfilling a need that the community may not knew they wanted, but we see people coming in now, and they're so happy that we're here.
Yes, I know. I was telling my mom about you, but I was like, but they're not ready to yet because it looks like they got a full house.
Yes.
I mean, it's probably a waiting list to come and
consign. Consigning we can do at any time. Consigning is really, it allows us to put your item to the forefront, advertising and things of that sort. What we're not doing so much right now is outright buyout, right? Like you bring it in, we pay cash for it. We're not really doing that because our shelves are full, but we definitely can consign. So if you have anything out there, anything in good condition that you want to bring down, please let us know and we'll definitely take a look at it.
Awesome. So, you know, in my life, family plays a big role in pretty much everything I do. You know, as you've seen, I got twin boys. I kind of pretty much take them everywhere with me. Someday it's a learning thing for them. And so I would like to know, and just tell the viewers how much family means to you and how family has impacted you in the business world for you to shine, because you're shining right now. This place is beautiful.
Thank you. I think for Sandra and I, family is the number one priority. Sandra has 2 sons, grown sons, but she plays a heavy part in their lives and their daily lives. You know, she has a loving husband. I have a loving partner. I have 5 children and dogs and all the other things. So family is everything. I don't think we could have put this together in the time frame that we put it together without everybody coming in and chipping in, even if it was just a phone call of support. Family has played a huge role in the success and continuous success of ALISANS.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Yeah. And I love that your boys are here. I love that you take. No, I'm serious. You know, it's important. So family's everything. None of this matters if your family's not a part of it.
Yeah, that's one thing I value is having my boys around, because, you know, at one point I couldn't be with them all the time, but it just got to a point where I had to make some changes within my life in order to help them and serve them better, help them grow. So is there anything that you had to change in your life in order to get where you are today?
Yeah, I did. This life of luxury is not the life that I was raised into, right? So I don't come from family members that were able to afford a $500 purse, let alone a $5,000 purse. That's not where I come from. So education for me was big. I'm a vet. I served 28 years in the United States Air Force.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. And that service allowed me to get the education that I needed. So I'm a nurse practitioner by trade. I've been in healthcare for a very long time. So I think changing my mindset was the largest change I had to do, because if I only allowed myself to do what I saw, I would never have succeeded in life. So I had to think outside of what was norm for me, think outside the box. And I think that was the hugest change. Yeah. That's really inspiring for you to recognize that and just bring it all together. Because a lot of women don't know what is it, their purpose or their potential.
Yes,
right?
That's right.
Not only do I not know my purpose, but I don't know what I'm capable of. And that, I think that's a big issue with us. And, you know, the fact that we don't have people always pouring into us to tell us, oh yeah, you could do this, you could do that, you could do this.
Right.
So I think for me, it was changing my mindset. I think that's the largest change I ever made.
Right. I understood. So is there anything that you could tell us? Has anybody ever brought to you anything that was like completely unsalvageable, or like, oh, I can't do nothing with that girl? Like,
I think the biggest issue we find, it's not the unsalvageable part. It's that it's the unauthentic. Yeah. So I think, but a lot of times people have been misled. So I don't think it's necessarily that they're trying to mislead us, but they honestly think that their item is real.
Yeah.
But we have a full market of super fakes out there, duplicates of authentic items that look authentic. And if you are not a connoisseur of these items, you won't be able to make that decision. So I think our biggest challenge is making sure everything that we purchase or everything that we have in the store, we authenticate and make sure that when we are passing along to our customers, that it's authentic for them as well, providing them a certificate of authenticity.
Oh my goodness, that is important. That's something my mom had taught me about when I was younger, about what to know the difference and everything like that. So, let's take a break real quick. Hey guys, check out a word from our sponsors, Champele by Reezy Rock.
Damn, C. Smitty, you made that.
If we gon' silk right. If we gon' pop it, we gon' pop right. You got the glasses, right?
I got the gas, homie, pass the light. Don't need to brag on this bag, but this swag got me feeling light.
If we gon' silk right. If we gon' pop it, we gon' pop right. You got the glasses, right?
I got the gas, homie, pass the light. Don't need to brag on this bag, but this swag got me feeling light.
All right, guys, welcome back. And thank you for tuning in with Cocktails with Michelle. And here I am still here with ALISANS of where they do consignment designer bags. So just a moment ago, I asked you a question about when people bring you stuff like, what can you take, what you don't take. And I just brought this bag with me right here. I've had this bag since I was 12 years old.
Wow.
I'm 42.
Wow, 30 years old.
My grandmother gave me this bag. She sent it to me, and I think we still had to be in Izmir, Turkey, because I grew up overseas.
Okay.
With my dad. He was in the military. So my grandmother sent me this bag.
Okay.
Do you think you can appraise it real quick, or this is something you got to send out, or just eyeball it for me and you tell me?
Well, what I first want to tell you is that this is authentic Coach.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Thank you, Grandma.
You want me to tell you why? It's in the leather.
Oh.
It's in the stitching. So what you have here is what we call patina. So when you probably first got this bag, this was a light color.
Yes, it was.
And what happens is that the oils that we have in our hands, the oils that we have in our hair, that we transfer, the lotions, now we'll turn this to a darker color.
Ooh.
It happens with a lot of untreated leather.
Yeah.
But Coach is iconic, and Coach is not considered a high-end luxury brand, but can I tell you, Coach leather lasts the longest. So you see this leather is not peeling. It is not doing any of the things. So can I appraise it? The value is it's endless value. It's endless value.
Yeah.
Because it's over 30 years. You could still use it. You're actively still using it. So you got all the value out of this, and it probably would last you if you had girls instead of boys. You probably could give it to them.
I know,
and it would last them a lifetime.
Yeah, I give it to their daughter.
So this will last you a lifetime.
Wow. Well, y'all heard it from here. My grandma got some taste. She's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Juanita Atkins. But she got some taste.
Yeah, she did good
all the way back then. So. Also, before we close out, I want to go ahead and just let our viewers know where they can find you on social media, your address, anything you want everybody to know how to find you guys, and let's just promote you and get you out there.
All right. So we are ALISANS Luxury. We are on almost every platform. You can follow us, ALISANS Luxury, on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. Our address is 1520 Main Street, Suite 1A. We are directly across from the museum.
Okay, well, that sounds good. All right. So, everybody, thank you for joining us. This is Cocktails with Michelle. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Cocktails with Michelle on YouTube. And until next time, drink responsibly and laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Wow, I'm so happy about this, man.
Yeah.
I
you
forgot
can tell from the leather.
It was somebody I was talking to recently, and it just made me think like,